Welcome to Smashtober and another meteorology segment. People may try to frighten you when it comes to meteorology. We will try to inform you when it comes to meteorology. And now I will stop talking in a silly, stilted voice for the month of Smashtober, so I don't shatter my voice. Here are the surface winds of the eastern world. Powerful system here south of Japan and east of the Philippines. It's quite large, and it's rotating counterclockwise as low-pressure systems do in the northern hemisphere. Here are the jet streams of that portion of the planet, and leave us a comment if you're on this side of the world. Jet stream blowing backwards over the central Indian Ocean once again. Otherwise, things looking a little more coherent here. Some extreme bends east of New Zealand. Here are the jets of the western world. Leave us a comment if you're on this side of the planet. Leave us a comment if you're from a different plane of existence. Leave us a comment if you're viewing the video from a different dimension. Leave us a comment if you worship at the Church of Covidiocy, or if you're in the cult of vaccination. Are you in a vaccine cult? Let us know in the comments. Tell us all about it. Anyway, a major divergence here of the jet stream over the Great Lakes. You can see the jet stream just shoving way to the south, making for cold days in places like Florida and Georgia. Continuing on, check out the snowfall forecast. This is through 1800 Universal Time on Wednesday. That would be 2 p.m. 2 p.m. Eastern Time there, folks. And that's pushing 2 feet of snow in places like the Montana-Wyoming border there. Over a foot of snow for large portions of Wyoming and Montana. Also, most of Idaho expected to be covered in snow, most of Utah, half of Colorado, and most of Nevada. Also, snow forecasted there for Washington and Oregon and parts of California. Let's show the total precip as there's also flooding on the forecast. There's the total accumulated precip. Some flood forecasting there for North Dakota. Also the coast of North Carolina there, showing some heavy rains likely to come in. And now that's only about a 4-day forecast, 4 or 5 day forecast there, folks. So the likelihood of that stuff is much higher than it was a couple of days ago. Once again, there is the total snowfall forecast through 1800 Universal Time on Wednesday, October 13th. Next, your weather.gov map, we've got a bunch of warnings lit up here. The East Coast showing gale warnings around Alaska and Hawaii and the West Coast. So some stormy seas around the U.S., to say the least. If your county's lit up, click it. We're also seeing some things like freeze warnings here in Northern California, frost advisories in southern Oregon and parts of Maine. Again, if your county's lit up, go to weather.gov and click on your county. We can't spend too much time on it. And by the way, this video was originally streamed live at twitch.tv/smashamash. And thanks for leaving a comment, Tinman1057. Good morning to you as well. Live long and prosper. And back to our lightning mapper. We saw some quite strong lightning here across the South Atlantic Ocean here off the U.S. seaboard, as well as a wave of lightning there stretching across especially southern Florida. Let's see what's striking right now since we're streaming live. It's lightningmaps.org. I want to see where the current terrestrial lightning, if any, is. Hey, Myrtle Beach. If you're in a high-rise, go take some imagery of that thunderstorm. You may catch sprites above the cloud tops. And for all you viewers, whenever you see a thunderstorm at like 30 to 60 kilometers distance, go out and set up a tripod and take a video of it. You may take videos of footage that you can't even see with a naked eye, as some of the ultraviolet output of what's going on above those cloud tops will not show up in spectra visible to human vision. And we do have a little bit of lightning here south of Lake Superior. Man, there's got to be some great fishing spots there. What do you say? Next, looking at our pressure map here, windy.com. They've got a great mobile app as well. We'll advance this into tomorrow. There's the European forecast for pressure at 1300 Eastern Daylight Time. That's 1 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time tomorrow. And if you're wondering where we're located, that's classified. Just kidding, folks. We're in Lehigh Valley, Pennsylvania. Again, this video was originally streamed live to Twitch, twitch.tv/smAsho. Thanks to our followers over there. Look for more and more content coming from Twitch. It's a great live streaming platform, and we love it. We're also on BitChute. And to our BitChute subscribers, make sure you subscribe on YouTube. You're missing 90% of our content. You're not even seeing our daily space weather videos if you're only viewing on BitChute. Yeah, I'm the world's leading solar forecaster. Nobody else is forecasting coronal mass ejections except for me. So maybe check those out at youtube.com/smAsho. Thanks to everybody who has subscribed over there. Please tell your friends and foes about us. The algorithms don't seem to be doing it, as if space weather is just totally irrelevant. Nobody cares about space. Bill Shatner's going to space, but hey, who cares? Who cares about being able to forecast coronal mass ejections before they happen? Well, the SMASH team does. Thanks for supporting us, SMASH team. Also, thanks to our patrons for making the SMASH team possible. Patrons, cancel your Patreon. We implore you to join the SMASH team. There are only 2 tiers there, although one has a paid-up option with complimentary merch. smAshomash.com/SMASH team. For all kinds of analysis nobody else gets to see. Let's see what's going on above the Pacific Ocean. Here's the water vapor map. Great animated water vapor map there from the NASA GOES Interactive Weather Satellite Suite. I like to take a look at the largest body of water in the world and laugh at people who are so pathetically ignorant that they think mankind has the ability to heat this up and cool this down, and that something with carbon dioxide is going to cause this thing, this giant body of water, to heat up and cool down over these short-term period little oscillations. Were you aware that the planet was warmer during the Minoan warm period and the Viking warm period and the medieval warm period than it is now? Were you aware of that? Were you aware that the ice caps, the ice sheets on Antarctica formed 34 million years ago when the planet was 3 degrees Celsius warmer than it is today? Yeah. If you're worried about Antarctica melting, crack a geology book. If you're worried about carbon dioxide heating up the planet, crack a physics book. If you don't know about heat latency, you see this giant area right here? That's the Pacific Ocean. There's a lot of water in there, and it takes a lot of energy to heat up and cool down all of that water, if you weren't aware. Look up latency of heat, folks, a basic concept of physics. And if you don't understand it, don't consider yourself a climate scientist. You're probably a climate ignoramus. Continuing on, we see some precipitation over Alaska and the lower 48. Let's focus on the lower 48. There you go, Alaskan viewers. There's your Doppler radar. And let's move on to the cloud layer. There's the cloud layer over the lower 48. Cosmic ray flux clouds here. Check it out. Low clouds over the North Atlantic there, as well as some convective forces. The jet stream dipping all the way down. Here's a great image of that. You can see this cold air being injected way down into the southeast U.S., making for some cold days in places like Mississippi and Alabama and Georgia and Florida. Florida now seeing clear skies covering the state. You can see that dry mass of air there. And here's your recap. The U.S. Doppler radar. And the cloud layer. And the water vapor map. And last but not least, here's me thanking you for watching the video. Thanks again for leaving comments, TinMan1057. Again, don't forget to share the content with your friends and foes. I've been your host, Dan, a.k.a. smAsho, signing off from the Smash News Network, least busted. Name it news.